Today marks 7 years the Chibok girls were abducted. Although quite a number of them have come back home, about at least 100 of them are still with their abductors. Now, Amnesty International released some staggering figures yesterday, saying that between December 2020 and March 2021, there were about 640 kidnapped peoples that happened in Nigeria. Now, what is the government doing about this? How safe are our children, especially in certain regions of this country? What the government do? What are they not doing that would like them to change and begin to do?
The worst part of that, the Chibok and all the kidnappings of children, is a lot of parents have decided, okay, no, my children are not going to school again. In this report, there is this 16-year-old girl who her parents have said, go and marry, don't go back to school again because I cannot ensure your safety in school. So it is disturbing the education of these young kids. And you see, education is very important for the continued prosperity of a nation. Your youth have to be educated. Now, in that region, everybody is afraid. Because if I was living there,
you won't.
No child of mine would be going to any school.
So while our NGF are meeting on a regular basis to discuss funds, to discuss strike, I think that this is the most important issue in this country, kidnapping, especially of our children, number one. Number two, I also feel that we are playing lip service to how serious this matter is to us. So we now have a case where we don't have a united front on how we will deal with kidnappers. That's a major thing now. So a kidnapper can kidnap in one state and go to another state knowing that they will negotiate with me in this state, but this state they will not negotiate with me. So we have not put action to the words we're saying, and that's a problem.
First and foremost, that part of the country is where we have over time been encouraging people to put their children in school. There's a lot of poverty in the land. A lot of people are not educated. They do not understand the value of school. So it had a problem of trying to even get them to believe in the school in the first place. And now when they have succeeded in sending a few of their words to school, you now end it. So there's an agenda to ensure that that part of the country is impoverished. And the governors are not paying attention to what is happening. It's a ploy. Why is it that in every school in that area is a target, more like a target, where kidnappers will go in and ensure that they close down the school? Because after the abduction happens, you find out that the schools are closed and everybody just goes home.
When I see governors, all the governors are saying, they are doing things that are not important to the safety of Nigerians. They are not empowering Nigerians. They are not ensuring the safety of Nigerians. Hospitals, zero. Education, zero. Bogwe, zero. Then you see that they want to do a meeting of soldiers wearing hijab. Excuse me.
Is that a priority?
They don't prioritize. Now, if you don't prioritize, how can you move forward?
I would like us to really talk about ensuring the safety of our schools across board. How do we, number one, what can we begin to demand of the government to bring back those ones? And if they come back, do they want to come back? We don't know that. But how do we prevent this from happening again?
We're not being resourceful with what we have. Like, we have a brain. This is this same brain that developed countries used to solve their own problems, because they all had, if you go back in history, America had their own, where there was a lot of kidnapping and crisis crime extensively across the country, and they deployed their number 6 or number 5. Said number 6 or number 5. They deployed it to mitigate a lot of this crisis. And I think that our leaders, they seem to be bereft of ideas. That's just another word to use.
Now, in seeking for solution, the government should set up, should give us that confidence that if you come and give intelligence reports, you will be protected. You will be taken out of that area. When we do that, first of all, we can find, in case they are saying they do not know where these girls are, we can find out where they are, and then you make plans to rescue them.
Yes, now.